If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, it is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing going over all the brand new heroic cards, talking about which ones are worth picking up, which ones not quite so much here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. This looks to be a pretty mediocre drop. One thing I do like about this drop is that Michael Richardson is a really good diamond, so at least there's that. I think a couple of the opals could be, well, one of the opals could be decent. I doubt Francis is unless they change his jump shot. And then the pink diamonds are pink diamond hidden gems. So it looks like this is where 2K is going to get rid of like most of their pink. They're getting rid of all the hidden gems this season is what it looks like. At least to me, that is what I am feeling. With this drop this season is that they're going to be trying to get rid of pretty much all the hidden gems through this stuff. So with that being said, we're gonna start with the diamonds. We'll start with PJ Washington, who is 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan at power forward, and he's only got 82 speed. The honest truth is this card's just statistically outdated, especially for his size. He doesn't have complete badges. Like, he's just not good enough. Not a card that I would ever really recommend running at this point in the year. I don't know. He's just generally not very good. A few months ago, he probably would have been really solid at a stretch four with decent speed, but he's just undersized and not really big enough at all to really compete. So I think he's a pretty bad card. Michael Richardson, on the other hand, I mean, I will say for a diamond is a very good card. He's only got a 78 driving dunk, but he's an elite perimeter defender. He's got 92 speed, 82 three ball. I will say the lowest strength, that 68 strength, is not ideal. Again, this card would have been like the best point guard in the game if they had released him season 2, season 3. At this point, he's nothing more than a pretty solid budget point guard. Now, what I will say is nice about this card is that he does have a very high level jump shot. Anthony Simons base Jetty Osman upper is very good. And that Curry escape is also a really, really great dribble move. One of the very best in all of my team. So I would say, to be fair, this card is, for a diamond, a legitimately very solid budget point guard, so I can't be too mad about that. We're kind of past the point though of diamonds being relevant for the most part on people's squads, so I will say that is still a thing for sure. But Kevin Wells is a 7 foot power forward center option. Unfortunately, he only has 67 speed. He does have an 83 ball, 95 standing dunk, which is pretty good, but similarly to the other diamonds, just not quite complete enough. He's slow. He's only got 18 total badges. He's just not very good. At this point, diamonds are just kind of not generally very good in general. So that is fine. Moving on to the pink diamonds. Looks like 2K will be using this season to get rid of the last of the pink diamond hidden gems that they have left in the game, because all 3 of these are pink diamond hidden gems, and there's 4 more weeks of Tuesday content this season. There's only 12 more pink diamond hidden gems, so that makes sense to me. Rod Strickland, 95 speed, 6'3" point guard with 89 three ball, only a 70 driving dunk, only a 64 interior, and a 45 strength, and honestly, even only an 84 perimeter defense, only has 16 total badges. Yet again, not good, not worth it, in my opinion, by any means. I don't know. These are pretty bad. These are very bad cards so far. Robert Parrish, well, 65 speed and a 43 ball. Do I even need to say anything else? I really don't think I do. Like 7'1" and 7'4" wingspan, sure, but like that's pretty disgusting. This looks like the second season in a row, as far as I can tell, of truly pretty bad Tuesday content is what I'll say. This is not a encouraging start to the season when it comes to Tuesday content. The only thing that I like is that there is a good budget diamond in Michael Richardson. That's like the only thing I'm seeing here that I actually like to this point. Now, remember, you're going to have the ability to do a challenge for any of the opal through diamond cards at an equal chance. So that means you'll have a 1 in 8 chance of getting Vucevic, a 1 in 8 chance of getting Michael Richardson, and then a 1 in 8 chance of getting all these other cards as well who don't seem like they're very good. Jamal Wilkes, 6'6", somehow is a small forward / small forward. That feels like a mistake. I have to assume that's a mistake. I don't know. I'm going into the game right now to check. No, it still says small forward, so small forward. If he can play 2 different small forward positions and you can have a 6th player on the court because he can play a 2nd small forward, that would be pretty sick. I'm with it. Otherwise, if he can't give you 6 players on the court, I do not think Jamal Wilkes needs to be played. His stats and badges are good, and he is good defensively. He's more complete than all the other pink diamonds, 25 total badges. But at this point, I mean, he's a 6'6" small forward. If he's got shooting guard eligibility, maybe a little bit better. Only an 83 ball though. Default swing is a fine jumper, but
cards, not great. Pro Escape, not great. These SIGs don't look particularly good in general. So I don't know. Again, he's like, it's fine. He's probably the best of the pink diamonds for sure. And yet he's still not a great card by any means at this point. Even if he is shooting guard eligible, I don't think he's special at all at this point. Which takes us now to the Galaxy Opals and Steve Francis, who I assume is probably trash if 2K did not change his jump shot. 97 speed, and that, I mean, he looks like his stats are really good. I'll say that. 97 speed, 93 three ball, 98 driving dunk. Only a 74 interior, 54 strength still. That's the same as Pink Diamond. They didn't upgrade that at all. That's a little bit unfortunate. 18 offs, a lot of good offs. I mean, badge-wise, he's beastly. His jumper's the same on quick, though, which isn't good enough. I mean, it's just not. So, I don't know. Again, the honest truth about this card is his size up and, I mean, rush dribble style as well is good, but the jump shot is just bad. Like, the upper's just really pretty terrible. I think this card is going to be not very good because his jumper is hard to use and he's undersized as well, not a high level defender. Just don't see him being a very good card. And then you have Vucevic, who I think is easily going to be the best of all of your options from the equal chance pack today. He is easily the most like competitive little card. If you get your 1 in 8 chance to be Nikola Vucevic, then you are lucky because he actually is very good. 84 speed and agility isn't ideal, but a 90 standing dunk, bunch of Hoff finishing badges, as well as a 94 three ball and bunch of Hoff shooting badges. And he's got Hoff dimer, which is also very nice. 95 rebounding, and he's not a liability defensively or speed-wise. I mean, it wouldn't hurt for him to be a little bit faster, but as is, his jumper's nice. I know that for a fact. Pro dribble style, Luka escape as well is really not bad for a power forward. Like, this is actually a very, very good card. He's pretty well-rounded. He's not really super flawed in any area at all. I wish he was maybe a little faster, but it's definitely viable. Like, it's not too slow, I personally wouldn't say. And you know what? At the end of the day, I think this Vucevic card is going to be pretty good. I think he's a good option. If you get him, that option pack was worth it, or the equal chance pack, I should say, is worth it. And if you don't, well, I'm sorry, because I don't know if any of these other cards are playing for anybody in anything. Maybe Michael Richardson and salary cap. DeMar DeRozan here as the last card in the set is 6'7" with a 6'9" wingspan. His stats and badges are phenomenal. I mean, he's very complete, fast, good enough shooter, 99 mid-range, 98 driving dunk, defensively he's a beast. I mean, 99 mid-range is a nice little bailout because it's hard to contest in the mid-range, but the thing about this card that limits me is just that his jumper's only on quick. It's the same story as Steve Francis. It's not as bad as Steve Francis, but it's not a jump shot that I like. It's slow. And I know that I got a couple comments yesterday when this card was announced that when I was complaining that I don't think he's gonna be very good. People are like, yeah, his jumper's slow, but he's still good. I get it. His stats and badges are great. His movement really isn't good. I mean, D-Book dribble style is fine, but LeBron escape isn't very good. Neither is DeMar behind the back. So like his SIGs aren't very good, but the honest truth is I just think for me personally at the shooting guard position, I want somebody who's a high level shot creator or shot maker from the outside. And DeMar DeRozan really is not that. He's not doing stuff off the dribble to create a 3-point shot. And that's okay. He's not a horrific card by any means. He is a great slasher and he will be a fine shooter as well when he has the opportunity to. I just don't think you're gonna be able to do a lot with him because you're gonna manually go under against him and stuff and get out and contest late, and it's gonna cut off the dribble drives, and it's gonna make him, I think, a little bit tougher to use at a higher level anyway. And not in lower level showdown or anything like that, he'll be a beast. Even in higher level showdown for a good player. Definitely still a viable card. Just don't personally think I would pay for him. That is going to be my perspective though. And there you go. That is today's heroic drop. I will get y'all gameplay hopefully with DeMar and Vucevic and maybe a couple of these other cards. Definitely DeMar and Vucevic though. Maybe Francis, maybe Michael Richardson. So those are probably the 4 that I'm going to try to get gameplays with over the next day or so. So hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.